Alright guys, while we're on board the Sailfish, just slowly making our way in, I just thought I'd give you a quick bit of follow-up on the boat and how we've set it up. A few people have been asking, so this is how we do business on Cuzzy Bros Sailfish. Just one more. Alright, so down the back here, we've got the twin Honda 135, purring away at the moment. Really economical. I'm blown away by how good these things are on fuel. I can't fault them whatsoever. The one little modification that we've made down the back here before we move forward is the padlock here. Had to drill that in because when we're backing down on fish, the door kept blowing open and letting a lot of water in. So we've modified that, just reinforced it, so now if we're backing down, we don't have that issue. Okay, moving forward, obviously we've got our live bait tank just here, okay, and our work deck over here for live baiting, switch baiting, and burleying, which we've just finished up doing, so it's a little bit of a mess at the moment. Really good for just laying out your lures and stuff that we've been running for the day. So when you're mixing and going through a lot of lures, just lay them out on the table and it's really easy. Down the back here, obviously the tanks down the back set up, got your battery and everything in that bad boy there. All access, that's where I'm keeping the fenders to at the moment, because I found when we've got them in the kill tanks down here, so kill tank. So when we've got them in the kill tanks and they fill with water, they start floating up and then you start tripping on the kill tank. So pretty untidy, but we've got a solution for that. Okay, the next thing moving forward, alright, the rod holder down on the boat here. Excellent workmanship and really happy with it. Just a little bit disappointed they did put one on this side of the boat. However, once you get the gaffs, tag poles and the flyers all in there, you can't get in there to access it. So if they had moved it back and placed it on just in here on this side and only made it a little bit smaller, that may have worked, but something to work around. Alright, while we're here, obviously the gaff rack, tag poles and flyer rack all put away there, out of the way, nice and neat, up under the gunnels, really easy to get to. Okay, looking forward. Alright, down the back here, so under that seat there, we've got the esky, 47 litre esky, fits perfectly in there. You can get a fridge slide from Sailfish and a freezer obviously, but we didn't really go that way. We just went with the esky, and I'm really happy with it. Okay, the outriggers all set up here, relax, Sailfish fitted them. Really happy with those bad boys. I've gone ahead and also added a shotgun rigger in, and I should have done that right from the get-go. Mick at Hookem has hooked me up with that bad boy. If you're going to put one in, highly recommend it. It's easy to fit, really easy to pull down, but so far worth its weight in gold. It alleviates us having to put rods up in here. That's where we were running the shotgun, and now we don't have to worry about that, so just makes life so much easier. Okay, just here I've got some rod holders put in for the bent butt rods. They work really well. They keep the bent butts here, these bad boys, keep them out of the weather, and when we're running home I can clean everything on this side of the boat with the freshwater deck wash, and we don't have to worry about anything when we get back. So it just speeds everything up, the whole process when we get home. Put the boat on the trailer and out she comes. Okay, moving forward into the cab. Alright, you can see everyone's a little bit rugged up in here today, bit chilly over here at the moment. The first mate down there having a bit of a kip, but anyway, so moving forward, got the Simrad gear. Really happy with all the Simrad stuff. Cannot complain whatsoever with the Simrad gear. Also put in a VHF and 27 meg. If I had my time again, probably wouldn't put the 27 meg in, but it is what it is. Moving down over this side over here. Okay, so that's where we put our stereo. All the controls are easy to get to, everything works. Sailfish, once again, do an awesome fit out with everything on their boats. So really neat, really accessible and practical too, so that's the big one there. Alright, an addition that we put in, the pie warmer. Okay, so far this is the first trip we've had it. Tell you what, it's paid for itself. Absolutely unbelievable. Okay, and it doesn't get hot whatsoever, so it's nice and neat out of the way down there. Also put an inverter in for recharge and batteries and GoPros and everything else while we're out here. moving up into the cabin. Okay, so rod holders for rod storage. We sleep on the boat a fair bit, so I've also put a couple of fans in up the front there. Heaps and heaps of storage space, guys, in under the bed. Sailfish, once again, do an excellent job, and they're well thought out, so really good to see there. Okay, that's pretty much it, guys. Overall, can't complain with the Sailfish. Really happy with everything so far. We're cruising along at the moment doing, what are we doing? We're doing 11 kilometers an hour. Engines are sitting on 1700 and 1750, and we are burning 3.9 and 3.6 litres per hour. So already today we've done 100 odd Ks, and the fuel tanks are barely moved. So economical as for the Hondas, and the Sailfish, once she gets up and planing and pushing through the water, no problems at all. As you can see, guys, we're going to have a follow and see all the way home. I don't know if you can see that real well. Last night when we were coming home, had a follow and see. We were sitting on 62 kilometers an hour with the twin 135s and the boat trimmed out, and didn't have an issue whatsoever. So once again, really happy with the Sailfish, really happy with the fit out. Now we just need to get some more fish on the deck, and as you can see, we're out here trying. But she's been a pretty bland day today. We only got one blue shark early this afternoon, and now we're slowly making our way back in. But if you've got any questions, guys, you want to know anything about the Sailfish, more than happy to have a chat to anyone about it, and just give me a call and let me know. Cheers.